Hi everybody, it's Laura. Welcome back to my channel and to a collab video. I'm so excited. If you are from Jody's channel, hi, welcome. And if you're from my normal group of people, hi. I am doing a collab with Jodicake. She is amazing. I will leave her information down below, and you should follow her because not only does she do beautiful spreads in many different types of planners, she also runs like planner sale, like group sale things, and she's a PR girl for a ton of different shops and has a lot of information about tons of different shops. So you should definitely follow her because she's active in this planner community and just does amazing things. So I will leave all of her information down below, and I am super excited to hear her answers to these questions because she is definitely more into like horror and spooky things that I am. I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to spooky things, but I cannot wait to hear her answers. So we're going to do a collab with beautiful, beautiful pink Halloween kits. I am very, very, very excited to see her spread as well. We have different kits, but they kind of have a similar vibe, which is totally fine, right? Like collabs don't have to be matchy-matchy. Like I think it's going to be super fun. But we do have 10 questions that we're both going to answer. I will leave the questions down below, and I would love if you answered one or more of them. And if you make a video, feel free to link your video down below as well. Otherwise, pick a question or two or 10 and leave your answers down below. I would love to hear them. We have all sorts of questions. We have very sweet and innocent, easy questions. And then we have some more challenging Halloween type questions. So I'm really excited about this video. I am going to show you my kit, show you last week, and then I'm going to do a voiceover for the question part because I'm really nervous about getting this kit correct because it's so pretty. So I am going to talk through the questions as a voiceover, but I'll show you the kit. So this is from Sweet Bella XOXO. I did get this on clearance or at the end of last season. Well, not last season, last year, I guess, when she was ending the season of Halloween kits. And I wasn't going to get it. And then all of a sudden I was like, okay, fine, I'll get it for the next season, for the next Halloween season. And I'm so glad I did because I still really love it. It is so beautiful. It's called Midnight Spook, and it has roses and watercolor flowers, marble, pink, spider webs and bats and silver foil. And I think it's just absolutely lovely. It says I put a spell on you. And this box is actually completely just blank. It has this gray kind of watercolor. But I might put another quote on there. I'm not sure yet as far as how I'm going to lay out my boxes, but it's basically just a completely blank box. There's no foil or any pattern or anything. It's just got the background. And then we have the silver spider web, the quote, the witch and the bats, and then there's foil here, and then the marble foil on here. Just so pretty. We have these 3 marble checklist boxes. We have half boxes, quarter box label type things, and then some scripts at the bottom. There's no foil on that page. This page is pink background with silver foil. So pretty. We have to-do headers. These are bow headers, a weekend banner. There's little flags in here. These are teeny tiny little arrow flags. We have a date night, a day off, a habit tracker, and then checklist flags. And then this is on white paper. We have the date numbers, and then work, plan, payday, clean, laundry, happy mail, family time, and important. And then here we have a sidebar tracker, 3 heart checklists, some icons. These are marble foiled headers, and then 2 sets of bow headers, so a pink and a light gray. And I don't know, are these the same? I think they're the same exact pink. Yeah, I think so. So I don't know, it's just an interesting kit format. And then this page is all foiled, so you have date headers and then 2 strips of washi. I apologize if you can hear a snowplow outside. I'm home on a snow day. I work from home, but they still gave me a snow day, and I'm totally here for it. But this top one has like a spider web foil pattern, and then you kind of have like that sprinkle on top of the floral, like the pink with the black floral, and then the like sprinkle, but then you also have the little bats here, which is so pretty. But I also have these like Sadie stickers, amazing things. So I have the like spider web boxes, the spider web mandalas, the bat overlay headers, and then I have this like smoky looking $2 Tuesday collection. I'm so sorry that that is so loud. Another reason that a voiceover will be good. These are like shapes. More spiderweb boxes. But then I have this washi. I don't know how I'm ever going to decide. And then date covers. So those all go together so well. And I don't know how I'm ever going to decide what to put down in my spread. Honestly, I have no idea. And then this is the week we're currently finishing. Well, I guess technically I'm on Monday. So this week is done, but I haven't finished filling out Saturday and Sunday because this is more of like a memory planner. So I kind of fill these out as like the day ends up. The Packers did win against the Texans. I had a date on Sunday. I don't know what else I did these days. I had more videos. I need to fill in my habit trackers. So there's other stuff I need to put in here, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. But this kit was from Glam Planner, and this is the previous week where I used hollow foil. Super, super pretty. Very different vibe than what we're going to have the current week that we're on, with all the pink and the green, or the pink. This one was very green. So it's going to look completely different, but I love them both, and I think it's going to be really fun. And then my November monthly, I will get to. It hasn't come in the mail yet, so I will be filming my Daily Petite Planner monthly, and that one will go up because I don't have this one yet, so I'll film that one because I need to get my head wrapped around November. I've got a lot going on, so we'll figure that out, but I haven't received my monthly for this planner yet, which is fine. So here we are. I will get to the voiceover part now. All right, you guys, so the first question is, what is your favorite Halloween memory? When I was probably like 13, maybe a little younger, through probably high school, I used to have Halloween parties at my house, and I don't really know why, because like I'm not really into Halloween, but I used to always have friends over, and I guess sometimes we would go trick-or-treating and stuff, but like I used to have friends over, and we would have treats, and we would have like ghost stories and sleepovers, movies, we'd play games. My dad would like go outside and scare us sometimes because we had like a ranch, like a ranch style house with an exposed basement. So my dad would like go outside around the house and knock on the windows, or I don't know, things like that. And I don't know, just fun with my friends at my house, like nothing major, but I remember that a lot of times we would have little parties at my house, and I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why I had Halloween parties, but that's some of the memories that I really remember. We always had like cupcakes and things, and it was just fun. Next question is, what was your best Halloween costume? I guess from like high school, one of my friends who was a football player, and I was on the dance team, and we switched uniforms. So I was a football player with like his full pads and helmet and everything, and he wore my dance costume with like it was a full like pom-pom uniform, so like the sweater, like the old school sweater with like our school logo kind of thing on the front and like the little pleated skirt. And yeah, we switched uniforms. But like people would like smack the like shoulder pads and stuff and like the helmet. Like it was so weird, like not feeling it. I don't know. It was just really fun though, because it was like major school spirit. We were in student council and we were doing like a Halloween event for neighbor or like little kids around town kind of thing, and they could come and play games and stuff. So it was at this school, and like it was tons of school spirit because we were both in uniform, but we switched uniforms and it was just hysterical, and I just remember that so much. But otherwise I was a black cat like a lot of years. Like a lot of years. One of my worst was I was supposed to be a flower girl in my cousin's wedding, and they ended up not getting married, and I already had this, flower girl costume or dress. I guess it wasn't a costume, but then my parents had paid for it, and we didn't have a lot of money, and I ended up wearing that for Halloween that year as like a little bride or something like that, because it was white and satin and lace and stuff. But I got stuck in it in the bathroom because like you're little, you grow a lot in a year, and I got it like way early, and then by the time it was October, like it was too small really, and I was like crying in the bathroom or something at school because I was like stuck in it. That was not a good experience. But other than that, I don't really remember a lot of costumes. Like I remember I had a really cool princess costume once, but it was snowing in Wisconsin, so like you always end up wearing it with like boots and a winter coat. So I don't really remember what it looked like. I just remember it had a really cool princess hat, but I don't know. I was a black cat a lot of years. Do you watch, or sorry. Number 3, do you watch scary movies? And if so, what is your favorite? I don't really watch scary movies. It's not really my thing. I prefer like suspenseful or like mind thriller kind of movies. I don't like horror or gore movies, and I know this question's gonna be like completely opposite of Jody's, which is so funny. I did watch some scary movies with a friend earlier this year. We watched like Annabelle and some of those like from that series, but I don't even know that I really find them that scary. Like they're just kind of weird, and I don't know. It's just not my thing. But I don't know that I have a favorite. Like some of them get so hyped up and I get excited for them, and then I watch them and I'm like, womp womp. Like they're just, I don't know, not even worth watching in my opinion. But I don't know that I could name a favorite scary movie. I kind of liked Scream when I was like younger, or like I Know What You Did Last Summer. Like those kind of movies from back when I was like a teenager, I guess, but it might have just been because they were like popular. I don't know. I don't know that I would even like them now. I don't know that I even really liked them then. They were just popular. But yeah, like I don't know, movies with the dolls, and I don't know, not my thing. But I do like suspenseful movies with like more of like a mind trick part to it. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I prefer that type of movie. Number 4 is your favorite Halloween candy. My favorite, like one of my favorite candies in general is Milky Way Midnight. It's like the Milky Way with dark chocolate. Oh my God, it's so good. But around Halloween in general, I really like Reese's pumpkins. I like any of the Reese's peanut butter that are like not the regular peanut butter cups. So like the pumpkins, the Christmas trees, the Easter eggs. I think most people feel that way, like anything that's holiday specific. I do not like candy corn, but I kind of sort of like the mellow cream pumpkins. They're oddly sort of satisfying occasionally. I probably haven't had one in like 5 years, but if they're around, I'll eat them. And then I oddly also really like those like nondescript peanut butter candies that are in the black and orange wrappers that nobody ever likes. They're called Mary Jane's, and I oddly really like those. They're kind of like peanut butter taffy, sort of. Yeah, they're really chewy and sticky, and yeah, I oddly kind of sort of like those. And I also really like bottle caps. I feel like bottle caps are often only seen around Halloween. Like, you can totally get them other times a year, but I feel like you see them more as like in the little mini packages around Halloween, and I always forget how much I like them until I see them again, and I'm like, oh, I really like the bottle caps. But I like a lot of candy, I'm a sweet freak. Okay, number 5 is Halloween party or trick or treat. I would say Halloween party. I like more like being with people I know, I guess, and being with them for like a longer period of time and hanging out, maybe doing things or playing games or watching movies or something like that, like I was talking about earlier, rather than just going house to house trick-or-treating, I guess. Yeah, Halloween party. Number 6, are there any haunted houses in your area? And I meant like not like an attraction, like just around for Halloween, like, you know what I mean? Like something that's considered haunted in your area. And would you stay overnight in it or in a haunted house? So in Colorado, probably one of the most famous is the Stanley Hotel. It's in Estes Park, and it's inspiration for the movie The Shining. It is said to be haunted. I would totally stay there. You can stay there. It is a completely functional hotel. It is absolutely beautiful. I've never stayed there. You can definitely like, they have ghost tours and things like that, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful in the mountains and things. I mean, Estes Park is like in a fire area right now, but the hotel itself is stunning. The area is so pretty. I would totally 100% stay there. Oh my gosh, that hotel is so gorgeous. But yeah, I would stay there, but it is said to be haunted. I don't know of any others in Colorado, but yeah, I would go there. I don't really like haunted houses, like the attractions, like, you know, for Halloween, where like people jump out at you and that kind of thing. That's not really my deal. I would go stay at the Stanley Hotel. Number 7, would you rather get bitten by a vampire, a zombie, or a werewolf? And you have to make a case for your answer. I think I settled on werewolf. I kind of had to do some research about like the specifics of these because I'm only half familiar with sort of these characters. I think, like I said, I settled on werewolf. So I decided that you can kind of live a fairly normal life most of the time. Every couple days out of every month, you're going to be a little wild. But you're not going to be undead. So vampires and zombies are both undead, like, which is weird. So like as a werewolf, you're still going to be like alive and have a soul and that sort of thing. You might be a little uncontrolled a couple days a month, like when there's a full moon, but the rest of the time you're going to have like feelings and that sort of thing. And then I was thinking, like, do werewolves have packs? Like, can you like have other people / werewolves around you that like understand what you're going through? Like, I know you have like your call and like you only respond to things with your own call, like, but when you're like normal, maybe there's people that like would be like you. So, but the hair thing, that would be weird. I don't know. But zombies are just like dumb. And vampires, I don't know. I think vampire might be my second choice, but I think I'm going to go with werewolf. I don't know. What would you guys pick? All right, number 8 is, have you ever participated in a seance, done a Ouija board, or had your tarot card read, or anything of that kind of sort? When I was younger, I had a Ouija board, and my friends and I used to play with it. I don't know. You know, you always like accuse each other of moving the little thing around. I don't know. But yeah, we totally used to play with Ouija board. I'm sure we did that at the Halloween parties too, but didn't really ever think much of it. And I've never participated in a seance. I don't think I would. That's kind of weird. Tarot cards are really pretty, like from what I've seen. I don't know that I would have my tarot cards read. I don't know that I'm really into that, but they're pretty. Maybe I would. I don't know. They seem very generic to me, but maybe. I wouldn't say no. Maybe a moment, like I would go along with it. But I don't put a lot of stock into any of those kinds of things. Number 9, what's your scariest unexplainable real life experience? And that one, like, if you guys have a good story, I want to hear it. I don't think I can think of any. I just really wanted to hear your guys' stories and Jody's if she has any. I'm like, maybe I've had one before, but I really just wanted to like solicit everybody else's stories because I like to hear them. But I definitely trust, like, if animals are acting funny, like if there's a dog barking at something I can't see, or I don't know. I trust animal instincts. So if there's an animal acting weird, it always gives me pause to like take a second look or just be like, what's happening here that I am not, seeing or not familiar with or not picking up on or things like that. So I'm not sure what to think about that, but I can't think of any scary, unexplainable real life experiences. I mean, definitely like, things where like you think you're going to get into a car accident and then, suddenly you don't, and, stuff like that. But like, that's not necessarily unexplainable because like you maneuver and you're just like praying that they don't hit you, or they recognize that they're going to hit you and they don't. And I don't know, but, like, thankfully I haven't been hit, but, I don't know about scary in like what we're talking about, like a Halloween sense, kind of scary. Okay, and then the 10th and final question is, do you have a favorite scary book or a scary book you've always wanted to read? And I don't know that I've read any scary books as an adult. It's not a genre that I gravitate towards, and I really can't remember the last time I read a scary book. It might have been like back in high school. When I was really quite a bit younger, like middle school maybe, there was a book that I loved called The Dollhouse Murders. And I'm guessing it's just considered like young adult fiction or something like that. But it's by Betty Wright, and I think I even have a signed copy by the author. Like, I loved that book. And like, I think like the dolls in the dollhouse were like acting out something, and the girl like had to figure out a real life murder. Like the dolls were like telling her things that happened in real life or something like that. But I don't know, it was really fascinating. And I loved that book. I don't know how scary it was, but anyways. And then my friends and I always used to read those like scary stories to tell in the dark book. I had to look that up because I knew what I was picturing in my head, but we used to read those to each other. And I'm sure at like my Halloween parties we read those and stuff. I don't even remember those, but like what they were about, but I know we read them. And I also know I read R.L. Stine books and Christopher Pike books. I had to ask Paige from Creating & Co. I like gave her the most vague information. I was like, they're like scary books like from young adult, and they were like cheerleaders and homecoming queens, and she was like, what? But eventually I figured out R.L. Stine from what she was telling me. But yeah, I know I read those a lot when I was younger as well. They had a lot of scary themed books. And then one day when I was home from school, I think in high school, I read Amityville Horror while I was home alone, and that was not a good idea. That book was pretty scary. But other than that, I don't know since Amityville Horror if I've read any scary books. I can't think of any off the top of my head. I'm sure Jody has, and I can't wait to hear her answers. Because she's way more into scary things than I am. So this is a really fun collab because we're very different people. And I cannot wait to hear everything that she talks about. I'm so excited. But I also am really excited to hear about what you guys want to say. So again, I will leave the questions down below, and I cannot wait for you to answer anything you're comfortable with. You know, you don't have to answer all of them, but I want to hear your fun stories, and I don't know, I love it. I'm not very interesting, but I'm sure you guys are. But yeah, those are all the 10 questions. They'll be listed down below, and I'll talk about the rest of my plans and the spread in just a minute. Right, you guys, this is where I am at so far with the week. I don't know a ton of things. I don't have any doctor's appointments, which is really nice. I've had so many recently. And also having a snow day kind of has adjusted my plans. Of course, as soon as I had a snow day, I had to do some work because it kind of threw off, like, having a snow day and working from home. Like, we were like, what? We work from home. Why are we not having to work? But that meant we had to do some work, which is just bizarre. But it's okay. We worked it out. I want to declutter like my closet and go through some of my clothes today. And I also have a bunch of clothes I need to hang up. And then I was going to go to the post office today, but I'm not even going to like get out of my pajamas today, really. So I'm going to plan to do that tomorrow. It's also close to my Pilates, so then I guess it makes more sense because then I don't have to run out there twice today, or twice like back to back. I'll just do it when I, probably before or after I go to Pilates tomorrow. So that probably makes more sense anyways. And then I have bills Wednesday. I have bills on Sunday. Sunday's like crazy busy, but it's because it's the first. I've got planning and laundry on Thursday, film edit, upload like usual on the weekends. We have Halloween. I love how this turned out in this little spiderweb box, and the spiderweb day. This is for taking statistics for my Instagram and YouTube. I do that monthly. We have daylight savings time ends. It happens at 2 a.m. on Sunday, so I'll really probably do it on Saturday, but just to mark it on the correct day. I've got Pilates on Sunday. I take my goals for Instagram and YouTube for the next month. I've got my upload, my paying bills, and then my Hello November. There's also a Packer game on Sunday as well, so that's why that one's so busy. I've got my work remotely over here, and then things that I kind of want to bring in. I have these like pink and black and white pumpkins from Fox and Pip, so if I have room, I think I want to bring these in, but I don't really see a place to put anything right now, so I'm not going to like force it. And then I realized that I had the marble headers. I think I used one. Yeah, I used one over here on the sidebar, and I didn't use marble headers, but if I have anything I need to separate, I can use marble headers. But then if I also need anything to separate, I might use bat headers. I also found my my bat headers from Rose Colored Days that I didn't use either. I just used all bow headers, and I was like, wait, what? But it's okay. It'll be fine. I don't know. I could even maybe put a bat header above each date cover because they're clear, so then it would just be bats. That might not be a bad idea. This bat header is black and silver, and this one is just silver. I might do that just because I really love bat patterns. So those are some things I want to maybe incorporate that I haven't yet incorporated, but I love how this spread is coming out with all the pink. That blush pink is just so, so, so pretty. And And that's why I ended up using this bottom washi. I was going to bring in like the smoky gray, but I was like, I think I want to just keep it really light and pretty. It's just so gorgeous. I love this full box so much. The florals I just adore. I love both of these full boxes. I don't know, I'm really loving this spread. I think both of these boxes are crooked, so I might need to fix that, but or these little labels here. But overall, I really love it. So hopefully nothing else comes up on Sunday because I don't have any room. But the rest of the week, I have spots for things, and I hope you guys enjoyed the questions. I haven't filmed that part of like my speaking part yet because I'm just filming this part, so I don't know what I said yet, but I have like answered the questions like on paper, so I know what I'm going to talk about. But yeah, I hope you guys will answer those questions down below. And again, if you're from Jody's channel, welcome. And I hope that some of you guys from my channel will go over to Jody's channel if you don't know her already. But again, she knows a ton of shops. She's got all sorts of insider info on shops and sales, and she's got tons of codes for really amazing shops, and she does some beautiful planner spreads. And again, she uses all sorts of different planners from me. So she's got a Hobonichi, she uses a Recollections planner, which I used to do on my channel, but I haven't done for a long time. So if you're into those kinds of things, you know, she has some different styles. So if you're into different kinds of planners, it's really nice to see other things. So yeah, I hope you'll go over there and take a look. Go follow her on Instagram. And get all of the scoops on all of the sales and get her PR codes and things like that. So I hope you guys had fun. Answer some of those questions down below. I'm really curious to hear your answers because we thought of some really fun questions. So take your pick, answer some, answer all. I don't really care, but you know, participate. I love when you guys join in on the fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and happy Halloween. I hope you guys have a great week, and hit subscribe if you haven't already. I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.